Hi Aries, welcome to your February general monthly check-in. I'm going to be using 2 decks of cards for the general messages or topic. We'll see what comes through for you this month for February. And then just in the spirit of February and Valentine's Day, using 1 deck of card to just split up relationships sort of status and not necessarily yourself, because you might fall into both groups. But if you're interested, I'm calling one group the singles group, and that's just a new connection that you're manifesting in any area of your life, not just romantic. Maybe you need a contractor, maybe you need an expert of some kind, maybe you have opportunity to welcome a new friend, or a companion, could be a person or pet. So we'll see what comes through there for you. And then I'm doing like a non-singles group, which is it will be for anybody in an existing relationship, so couples. Maybe you're in sort of an undefined, or you don't really know what to call yourself yet, but there's a bond that's forming, or a longer term bond, so a family relationship, a friendship, coworkers, neighbors. There might be a situation that comes to mind, so that group should address that. I timestamp below, so if you want to skip out to your messages, feel free. Otherwise, we will start to get your cards here. And we'll see if any initial impressions come through as well. And if they do, I'll share them, of course, and see what that connects with you. Those of you that hang out with me now. Okay, so maybe just move this out of the way. Use the full use of the space. Kind of digging in the cards a little bit. Interesting to me, just kind of different, completely different approach, different spread even. I haven't seen this come up yet in the readings with the others up to this point. Kind of hitting my midway point here with the groups. Even that was interesting to me, sort of this tilt, almost like not that one, this one, like this. You're grabbing the wrong card there. Placing emphasis for me. I wonder if that will happen to you. I wonder if there'll be like a physical bump in, or sometimes we get like that static shock, just something that happens kind of in the moment that alerts you to something in February, draws your attention to the moment, and it's like this one, right? Brings you to the answer, the solution. So singles, we'll get your cards first. So any new connection that's manifesting, underway, or actually just starting. So fresh and new. And then let's go ahead and do the non-singles group. So existing relationship, maybe it's something you're going through together, or a situation between you and other party, and what's going on there. Okay. Let's see, where do you want to start for your general? Drawn to this middle grouping, so I think I'm gonna come to this more so in the larger, darker purple cards, just the way these 3 kind of fell together. This is the second group this month so far where I'm feeling like a religious movement. The other group I was drawn to like make the sign of the cross, and I know this isn't making a cross. For some reason, I'm feeling like a faithful symbolism here. I don't know what I'm like I'm not drawn to make the sign of the cross, but I don't know if this is like a candle setting or I don't know. I don't know. We'll see where this faith is going. Or maybe I mean, it's your personal belief, your personal faith system. Maybe just your faith is growing, but maybe you recently decided to um, like maybe hang a rosary from your car's rearview mirror, or maybe you have recently decided to wear like a pentacle of a saint on yourself. I've been trying to encourage a girlfriend of mine to carry a good luck charm to find and define a good luck charm for her and carry it on her always. She's had a bit of a run of bad luck, but I know Aries hasn't had a run of bad luck, but there's some kind of like newfound faith, maybe that's what I'm just trying to, because I feel like it's like I said, it could just be a candle that you've put out. You're kind of you've tried something. There's like this beautiful kind of soft ripple effect here in the faith. Okay, let's just start the reading. Top card here, we've got the Five of Wands. Stand my ground, look for peace. I mean, faith and peace, joy, happiness, hope all go together. I don't know why I don't know if you see it on camera, but my eyes feel like this one is slightly a different color tone at the top, the jewel here. And I feel almost like these, depending on your perspective, if you can bear with me here on the perspective I see, but like this is one row, second row of like individuals standing, like or sitting, like an audience or team, group, and then here's sort of the leader, right? They're paying attention. So it's just kind of the angle of our view. That's what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing like people looking at you, but in that authoritative leadership role. Maybe you're inspiring them, maybe you're motivating them, maybe you're impressing them, influencing them. Whether you are aware or not, they're definitely kind of lining up here behind you, ready to follow. Oh, talk about the faith, third eye chakra. Tuning into your intuitive conversations with your soul self. I mean, the fact that you're even here at the reading is a tool, like sort of that the candle and whatnot that I was mentioning, the rosary. What a beautiful story this is actually telling. And I don't know if this is a reflection back on 2025, because I feel like very much you had a very positively progressive year in 2025. But here I'm seeing, again, starting with your third eye chakra. So opening up your intuitive abilities, trusting in yourself, your decisions, your gut instincts, right? Following those onto a predestined path here, which is fortuitous, which is healing, which is returning like karmic reward to you. And it's all because you like turned away from this temptation, right? You chose a different route. You wanted to take another approach or try something different. So the work and effort you definitely put in is having a pretty profound effect on sort of your whole self here. Like I'm drawn to sort of the oily kind of wisps here that are kind of withdrawing, pulling back. If any of you watch any kind of like sci-fi or fantasy, often we see this kind of like animation or kind of effect, special effect pulled in. But again, it's not consuming; it's pulling away. It's starting to like melt away, and you're kind of revealing yourself here. So I don't know if you went through a darker period, but it's like you're really coming out of it beautifully. There's another deck of tarot cards I have where it's the Three of Swords, but it's a beautiful depiction of the individual hugging themselves and being sort of chest to waist deep in the water, but they're actually coming out of the water. They're coming out of the murkiness. They're coming out of that sort of darker, more struggling, trying time. Definitely getting that with you, but also with this sort of looking away from temptation, you're also looking towards that soul purpose. You are ready to grab the key, which is unlocking this predestined path. Maybe this is where this spirituality gets triggered into you as well. Because I feel like this feels like a tangible, real world sign to you that this transformation has taken place, that you have begun your predestined journey here, predestined path, that you are coming out of this very successfully. And it helps to like build up this belief system. There's like some importance here on your belief system that you're growing. Some celebration. Of course, the angels would celebrate that. But this seems profound and significant for you for some reason. You know, maybe you lost faith or you've struggled with faith at some point. But I don't know, there's like a return here. Or a developing kind of relationship here with a hope system. Okay. I kind of touched this pile already, kind of did a little wiggle hello here, so we'll come here next. Kicking us off with Seven of Cups, this trust and belief in self that you developed here. And now you're seeing with clarity. Cups for me are all about scrying and divination, being able to see how to bring your dreams into reality, sort of see that plan. It's just like a different set of eyes that I look through when I tap into your energy, just how you kind of see things. The pattern in which you understand things truly is a unique gift and a benefit of the Aries star sign that you're born with. And like you're kind of playing here with some endless or limitless ideas. Feel more so like ideas, thoughts that you're kind of playing with. You're kind of brainstorming, or you're just using your thought space, so you're not sharing aloud with anybody. You're not like documenting this, but what's it called? You're entertaining the idea. That's what I'm trying to say. You're entertaining the idea of like this or that. So you might be playing with an idea of a trip. You might be playing with an idea of like an event. You might be toying with an idea of a hobby. But you're kind of flirting and kind of scrying here, trying to just see like, oh, if I do this or this and this, what could it turn out to be? What could it look like? So some really nice playful energy here in February. Paired with the base chakra, beautiful red 2 hue this February. This isn't the first time it's come out in the readings this month, so I think the angels are definitely tapping into and having a little fun with us. But I'm more so drawn to the number 1, this being the beginning, the start. This could be like a birth of an idea. Maybe it's a singular idea that you keep playing with different approaches to it, different ways you could create it. Maybe you have a bit of a creator or entrepreneurial energy that is flirting with you right now. So like run with it. I had a similar moment last year around October, and I just ran with several ideas and kind of got them down or shared them out with various different people. But I feel like you're starting something here. There's a beautiful blossoming of a radiating, kind of passionate. You're kind of playing in the right place, right? You're trying the circle, the square, the triangle. Even here, you can see the various attempts, but there's encouragement here. Like, yes, keep doing this. Keep flirting with this idea. It's going to take you somewhere. It can be something. You've got a little golden nugget there blossoming. February, if you're not flirting with anyone, you can be flirting with your destiny here. You can be flirting with an idea. A lot of intuition, a lot of thought, a lot of third eye. So you've got more clarity, insight, focus. I wonder why focus is so important to you. It's sort of like the crystals here at the base of the pillars. You're kind of using all the tools at your disposal here in terms of making sure you're seeing like the black and white. There's no gray for you. You're not. You're looking to look past the light at the end of the tunnel, right? You want to light up what's at the end of the tunnel. You're really trying to get. Maybe you're just in a mindset now, or you're in a place, lifestyle wise, status wise, personal preparedness wise for like a 3-year plan, a 2-year plan, a 5-year plan. Like I feel like you're starting something here, but you have like a much longer term view. It could even just be like you're looking and already planning the entirety of 2026. Maybe that's part of your spirit. You really want to have this all thought out, and you're definitely working on that here in February, sort of the beginning of this year. You're in that energy of I'm going to make sure I have knowing. I know what's coming up. I know where this is going, and it's paired here with the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, the High Priestess paired here with the Wheel of Fortune. I just immediately leaned into the message. There's this beautiful pairing of control, but also no control, right? Trust in the universe. So you're pairing your free will with karmic energies. This knowing of what's in my plan also means like my soul plan. I can also plan though, right? We still have that free will. We still have that intuitive inner compass. And then we have this sort of serendipitous splendor that surrounds us in terms of bringing forward opportunities and chances and good memories and golden opportunities, whatever you want to call them, sort of playfully coming in and out of your path, right? So you're planning, but the universe is working right alongside with you. If you do that, I'll do this. The waiting game. What a nice card to get with sort of this planning. Because for you, you're getting much closer, right? You've stepped forward to this next tier. So say this was like 2025, the start, which a lot of your readings last year, Aries, I felt like it was the start of your new phase. A lot of signs so far are getting that message here in 2026. So kind of leading the pack. Maybe this is all of us following you. Oh, look how Aries did it. So, but yeah, you've done your one full lesson rotation, right? So now you're on that next soul journey path. You're getting closer and closer and closer to the next predestined path, the next predestined path. But you've already flipped this in terms of this waiting game, right? You're already holding the key. You're already planning the next stage. You've already walked through the portal You're already playing with the idea. You followed your intuition here, right? Everything's stripping back. You've left the past behind, and you're growing some beautiful sort of baby branches here, if you will, on this new leg of your soul journey. So, what's the story you're going to be creating now from 2026 forward? What's this chapter look like? And you're already kind of maybe daydreaming about it, right? Maybe that's the idea you're flirting with. What does this next chapter look like? Okay, so we'll go to single. So a new connection that you're manifesting. Let's see what's coming in for you. Okay. A new connection. Something you're manifesting, someone you're manifesting. There's like this like the eruption of the volcano is kind of, if I start first with sort of the singles romantic story, this volcano burst is kind of like, I guess, the apps, or just like the pool of candidates, right? All the people you can date, all the people who are approaching you, but you already have your eye on someone, maybe within this group or separate from this group, and you're like, no, I've pinned this person down. I'm going to be pinning this person down. The opposite could be true, which is you're in this pool, and out of nowhere, this love connection comes in and kind of just pins you down, right? Out of nowhere, you're just like, what the heck? I'm into this. I didn't think I would stop playing, playing with the other singles. I didn't really think, I wasn't expecting to say yes to commit, but with the Three of Swords, so the three, the good favor, there's like support for this connection. You're again, you're just gonna find like a gentle ease with this connection, and maybe that's what's shocking to you. Like maybe in prior romantic relationships, it was more explosive, right? Moments of not knowing, right? The hot and cold, not knowing when the hot was going to come about, or maybe very, very social versus very, very quiet. But there's like this winding down, but it suits you. You're happy about it. The Three of Swords here, you're okay with it. Or just manifesting a connection, a new connection, they'll have the same energy. So this individual will come in to quiet a situation. So maybe you're in a work environment and it's a bit chaotic, and a new hire comes in and they kind of have the ability to calm and resolve situations, right? Bring the atmosphere back to a place that you feel more comfortable, that you enjoyed before. This could also be kind of like a contractor, with the sort of analogy here of sort of the nail in the palm, the sword in the palm. So this could be like their tools, and they're helping you just conquer these projects that are like building up. So they're just like exploding, right? Maybe your pipe burst. So you get the expert in, but whoever this is, they definitely relax you, calm you. You feel very comfortable, at peace in their energy. And potentially that could be shocking to you to feel such a calm peace with someone. Maybe that's not a common space for you to be in. I don't know why I feel that for you. Oh well. The message is for you, not for me. Okay, so non-singles. Just put these in the order that they want them in, and we'll see what the situation is. What are we going to be talking about? What relationship, and what about the relationship? So it's interesting. When I was younger, I would role play, and one of the characters I role played was a dragon that would have the ability to transform into a human form. And it was always the same human form. It wasn't blue. She was red, red wardrobe. But I'm seeing that again. They're playing that for me. So it's like this sort of skeletal, frail, depleted dragon drinks kind of this elixir and kind of returns to full health. Um, so I don't know if this relationship that comes to mind for you has done that for you, has like rejuvenated you in some kind of way. Um, an example would be like a medical professional with this sort of silver armor, very caregiver kind of wardrobe I could read on it, even with the pillars, very institutional. So, again, drinking sort of the elixir, right, to come back to full health. Or it's just that person's essence because you're drinking it up. So you're drinking up their energy, you're drinking up their essence. You're receiving and accepting what the energy that they're giving out to you, and it's like not only kind of bringing you back to full health, but like you're glowing here. Maybe you feel younger, you feel revitalized, and they have so much depth of care for you as well. This kind of source of rejuvenation that this relationship is for you. Um, I'm pausing because there's a bit of mischievousness here in your grin. Maybe they also kind of return to you like um, or help you to experience again like just joy, um, fun, playfulness, like sort of that innocence that we have, like sense of adventure, spontaneity. Like maybe they encourage that in you, but you're kind of grinning. You're kind of really enjoying uh, doing all that again, feeling all that again. So different kind of ways to apply this. This could be a relative that you were disconnected from, returning back into your circle. Same with a friend. A friend returning back, a reconnection that happens. This could also be that kind of undefined relationship where you're like, I don't really know what's going on, but I just like their energy. And now you have an understanding that their energy is healing to you, helpful to you in a very healing, positive, good way. Or if you're in a couple, your companion, this is what your companion offers you. This is what one of the greatest benefits is, their ability to bring you into being your whole self and then some, right? Because you return to your full self, but more youthful, more playful, happier. Like again, this beautiful rejuvenation plus, like what do we do with our devices? We updates, right? The latest upgrade, the latest update of you. So it's still your essence, but then like the next kind of iteration level of that for you. So really nice reading here for you, Aries. I like that you're kind of playing with an idea or ideas. Really love the continuous momentum that you're just going full force here from 2025 into 2026. And you're going to start to inspire and maybe lead and sort of guide by example, right? Just other people see how you transition and change how you're approaching every day and start replicating that. And then the sort of quiet planning, foresight that you're projecting here in this new path that you've entered, your new chapter, and working with your universe to kind of create, but also leave some freedom for some surprises for you, some beautiful surprise and delight. So we'll connect in next month, and we'll see where you're at.